And welcome back to another game of Wild Beyond Witchlight, the Menagerie. We are on episode 8, if I am not wrong on that. That's what I put in my title. Now, where we last left off, you guys had found the home of the hag that apparently has taken over this part of the in the wild beyond Witchlight, the Feywild, which is called Hither. Now, you guys had talked to her, given her a book that she was missing, and promised to do 2 jobs for her in return for potential favors in the future. Now, one of the jobs was to clear out her bathtub, basically. And what you guys were debating sending pipes in, you guys realized the folly of sending somebody in that cannot swim. Making sure that my mic is not muted. It is not, because I always have to double check that. And so you tied a rope and sent Sid in instead. Now, when Sid, when you went down the well, you went about 10 feet and you found the water tingled the whole way down. And when you got to the bottom, you found this gelatinous block that tried to move towards you when you got near it. You very level-headedly freaked out and yanked on the cord to be yanked out. And when you did, the cylinder, the gelatinous cylinder, came out with you. And after it came gushing out water, starting to fill up this bathtub. Now, it's not instantly being filled up, but water is now flowing. And that's where combat had started. Now, I need initiative for Esmos. You are in the initiative tracker. And let me something here. Okay, so movement changed. Pipes. As the water gushed out, the lights that were on the very edge of the pond effectively disappeared. They got submerged in water. It's so nasty you can't see it. You know that creature's right in front of you. You can't see it.
Right, okay. I'm just going to guess from last place I've seen it. I'm probably just gonna do cast like magic daggers.
Now, let me double check something. You cannot cast magic daggers because it specifically calls out at a target you can see.
Okay.
And Vicious Mockery is also a target you could see. The most you could do is maybe stab at it with a random weapon on you.
I'm going to rapier at it then.
Okay, as you draw the rapier and you stab at it. And don't target it, but that's okay because the 19 hits.
Awesome. I will end turn.
Okay, Esmos, you see what little light was in the room blinks out, and you see your 2 friends who look like they no longer know where things are in the water.
So you said it like the light dropped? Sorry,
yeah, technically, I hate to do this, Pike, before he takes his turn. Can you re-roll that so I can have a disadvantage roll in case you miss? Actually,
yeah, of course.
Because I think you need a nat 1 to miss, but still.
How do I... So just for the attack?
Yeah, again? Just roll the attack again. Yeah, you hit. Okay.
Awesome.
have a way to generate light. It's this thing here though that we're trying to target, right?
Yeah, that thing came out of the pit trying to grab at Sid, and pipes are now in there. You see the water level raising. Hello, Art.
Hello. Now if I can just get to the right spot, we'll be alright. Okay.
I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on it.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. It rolled a 3 on the die. So it fails. So it takes the D6 damage, and it has disadvantage on its next save.
Subtracts a D4 from its
Okay.
next save. I don't think there's anything else I really can do. I can't generate life, unfortunately. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay, Sid, it is your turn. You can't see. You can feel the water gushing out of the well, and you know that creature's in front of you. You feel the acidic spray from it, almost. What would you like to do?
Can I just wildly, like, try to poke or stab
Yep.
at it?
Give me a disadvantage attack. You hit.
Cool. And then I'm gonna use that to take to disengage to.
Let me make sure for both of you guys. Yeah, okay.
So half movement. So 1, 2, 3. Is that right? And back away.
You should have movement. Yep, okay. Ho ho. Let's
Yes,
see.
sir.
Are you in game yet, or do you need some help?
I have to figure out how to get back into the game again. All right.
Up.
But if you want to,
Here's the link again. Nice and easy where you can reach it at the bottom. But you see the creature ahead of you, exactly where we left off last time. The glass in the cylinder came out. It put out all light in the pool, so your two companions in the water cannot see. They are very blindly attacking at this gelatinous thing. What would you like to do?
they can't see. Can I see everybody?
You can see because you can see in the dark.
Well, snatching one of them up out of the water without them knowing I'm coming wouldn't be a very good idea. I might get hit with something.
Maybe. Possibly. By the way, Sid, you still have a rope on you?
He still has the rope on him?
Yeah, because he had the rope tied around his waist as he went into the well, and now he's outside the well.
Okay. Well, let's see. If he has the rope still attached to him, I do believe I was holding the one end of the rope at one time.
Yeah, and he moved away further from you than he was, like to get away from the cube,
Okay.
the cylinder. Sorry.
I'm gonna give us.
Yeah. In the meantime, I will share my screen with you, Art, so that you can see while you're trying to get that going.
Okay.
So, you do have your longbow and such. I believe we need to get rid of cantrips and get a different feature, but I just haven't done that yet. So let me. Archery, I believe we were going to do. So I'll look that up here while you take a look at what you could see.
All right. Since I'm I'm gonna put an arrow in it from where I'm at,
Okay.
and then move down towards the steps.
Okay, so one arrow. You hit. So you deal 10 damage. And you said down towards the steps, okay.
Yeah. That way I'm in clean line of. Well, not into the just down where the steps are.
Yeah.
Because then I'm gonna start tugging, giving a couple yanks on the rope so they got its general direction.
Okay, Sid, you feel a yank coming from your right side. Just as a heads up, not like a knock you over kind of yank, but just a yank.
Just a tug, so yeah, because we set up a tug. There's two, pull him out fast. So I'm gonna give him two small tugs to let him know that somebody still has a hold of the end of the rope.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Who, me?
Yeah. I don't think you really can, but I just wanted to double check.
No, I think that's all I can do right now. Just one attack. My bonus is the move. Yeah, I do believe that's it.
Okay, okay.
Alright, why won't it let me?
Kelly, go ahead. It is now your turn.
I'm going to use my wand of prestidigitation.
Okay.
To charge of it to like shoot up kind of an emergency flare.
Okay,
It's just gonna go pretty much up and hang out.
let me take a look at that.
I mean, if there are torches in the room, I'll just light one of those, but
No, stop being an ass game. So,
I'm like, because I have night vision, so I'd be able to see if there was at least something that I could light on fire too.
okay, yeah.
A torch
I
or
think
something.
I think there's several candles around the room you could light. So, let me and
That's why I was like, I don't know what was over here, but that's why I was like, I figure there might be something somewhere in the room.
Okay.
That I could.
So
at least give
there's a
these guys
couple
some help
lights.
with.
Sid, as you see light, you see unmagical fire. And
I close my eyes.
yep. Okay, and let me just remove vision from you. Okay. So you did that. Is there anything else you would like to do? Pipes, you can now at least see a little bit of the room. There's probably a little bit more light than that. Let me give it what a torch would be. You can now see at least a little bit, so you can now stumble away from something. Okay, this thing is going to try to move. So what I need from you, Pipes, is a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
As this cube tries to enter your space. And you get pushed back out of the way. As this cube moves there. Moves there. And I need one from you too, Sid. Wait, 5, 10, yep. As it enters your square and you get sucked into the cube.
Hold on. I am going to, because I have not got to use this yet. I'm going to try to use my chrono shift.
Okay.
So he gets to re-roll that, but he has to take the second roll.
Okay, we roll that and let's see if you succeed or not. You get pushed out of the way.
Nice.
As the cube enters your space where you were. God has took a look down on you.
I like to think that the chrono shift kind of works like a static, like it pauses and then what he was going to do gets manipulated and he takes the step back.
That's beautiful. Speaking of all that, it's your turn. Pipes.
Okay. I believe I can see this creature now, so I'm now
Yes.
going to now use magic daggers.
Go ahead. So, magic daggers with a flourish. You can flick them in front of you. You make the range attack, which you did a 13, which hits. So, go ahead and do your d6 of damage. Beautiful. As your magical daggers sink in and disappear inside of it. Anything else you would like to do?
Is giving bardic inspiration an action or a bonus action?
It should be a bonus action.
I'm gonna try and give bonus inspiration then, if I can. I will give it to Sid, because Sid's the only one I believe I can see. Or I guess I could see Hara as well. But I shall give it to Sid.
Okay. Sid, you have a bardic inspiration, which yours is a d6 at the moment, I believe? Pipes? I believe it's a d6.
I think I can put it in the chat, and it should say.
No, it's
No,
here,
never
which
mind.
it is a d6 at the moment.
Okay, awesome.
It becomes a d8 at level 5.
Awesome.
Okay, Esmos. I love seeing the gray and the colored of the map. That's really cool. No, Esmos. And, or at least Ho-Ho is in game now.
Yeah.
I'll stop my stream then. There we go.
I'm gonna Mind Sliver again.
Okay. I have to nat 20 to, I have to 19 or 20 to pass this. Which I almost did.
And then I'm going to have Shun go over to Sid and hold his action to aid him when he attacks to negate his disadvantage. Or can is that something I've never really had?
Wait, what?
Something I can do? Can I use Shun to help other people attack?
Yes.
To give aid?
You can tell basically what you do with your familiar. The correct rules is you tell it to distract an enemy, and then the next person to attack gets the advantage no matter what. So
Okay,
you
so
could
that's what I
want
would
to
like
give
do
it
for
to
sure.
like Pipes, but if Sid attacks, Sid would get it. It's
Okay,
the
that's
correct way.
perfectly fine because I wanted Sid to have it anyway. So I'll tell Shun to distract with
Okay.
his flyby and everything. So that will be my turn. Actually, I don't like that we're all grouped up here.
You see by the way that the cylinder is really clear, but around it the water is nasty and is like you can see the water in the water where the cylinder is. Otherwise, it would be hard to see. As you end your turn, Sid. You cannot see, but you feel the acidic spray once again right next to you.
Wildly sling again.
You get to do so at normal, not disadvantage, because an owl is helping you.
I don't know that.
Honestly, this is the best thing you can fight with no vision, because its AC is less than the damage you just rolled.
Nice. Okay. I'm gonna use Coward's Creed again. Is this like lip?
Yes, it's at least. Let me see if I can see what it is right now. Boom. Da da da. It is. Let's say it's like a good 5 feet.
5 feet, so I could get 2 squares of movement. Alright, so I guess I'll move south 1. And then I felt the rope tug from, what, the east?
You did, but since it moved down, that rope got like acid. So now it's just a limp rope on your waist.
Alright, so, but I seen the fire to my left, so I'm gonna move right, and then say, "Where is everybody? I can't see."
I'm gonna yell back to open your eyes.
I can't. There's fire. It's scary.
Ho ho! It is now your turn.
Oh. Alright, so Sid is the one over by the cylinder, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The
How
rope
high is
that
the
you.
ceiling?
The ceiling. Let's just go with a good normal story of floor, so a good 7 to 10 feet.
Alright. That shot that idea.
By the way, Corey, stay after the game. We have to talk because the Lunar Sorcerer was officially released, so we might be swapping you over.
Okay, cool. I'll look into that.
It's on 5e tools.
Cool.
Is the water above Pipe's head yet?
No, the water right now is probably to Pipe's shin.
But it's rising.
It is rising slowly.
Okay. So I got time then. I'm gonna put another arrow in it.
Pipes, did we ever say how tall you were exactly?
I believe it might be on my profile. Give me a second.
I didn't see it in there.
Is it not?
Because you
I
should
believe
be.
I'm like very small. Like
Yeah, you're small, so you should be between 2 and 3 feet.
I imagine like 2 foot then. Like
Okay, 2 foot exactly.
2 foot, like 2 or something like that. Yeah. Very short.
Okay. I just wanted to make that down so I know. And Sid, what about you? I don't know. Do you have yours down? No. How tall are you, Sid?
I know I'm not taller than the others.
You're
I'm
small.
medium.
So 3 foot is the highest.
Let's go 2.5.
All right.
2.5.
Why isn't it letting me roll?
You did roll in chat.
Okay.
Um,
Just didn't.
you
didn't have it up here, that's all.
rolled, yeah, 2 times. So let me get rid of that second one. And you hit it for a nice 5 damage.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do, or are you moving? You could see him sit up here with his eyes closed.
Yeah, but with the ceiling not so low, I'm not going to be able to expand wings to get a glide.
You can just fly up. Like, it's 10 feet from where you are, so you can still fly up and be 5 feet off the ground.
All right, and then
I don't know if that aids you in what you're thinking of doing, but you can fly up a little bit.
yeah, I was going to try to snatch pipes out of the water.
Yeah,
And deposit him.
he's currently 5 feet down, so there is 10 feet of space above him. You could grab him and pull him out if you wanted. But with your
Yeah.
action used, you'll have to use your action next turn to grab him and pull him out.
Right. That's what I was.
But you can if you want.
All right, that's what I'm going to do on my next one.
Okay. Horror. What would you like to do?
I think I might just try to use card trick here.
Nice. Is it going to be attack roll or saving throw?
I think I'm gonna go with saving throw. I'm just gonna. I don't know if I did that so that you could click on the saving.
I could either way without the attack roll.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that you would need me to roll my thing.
You
get
go
it
ahead and
in
roll the damage. You clicking on it, put it in the chat. It gave me the saving throw automatically. Did we ever
should I
fix
target
this?
him?
No, you could just roll damage. Okay. As you guys are slowly chipping away at this thing. Pipes, it is your turn.
Okay. As
Wait, it skipped its turn. Sorry. As it's its turn.
I was gonna say something, but I felt like a student reminding the teacher of homework.
Hey, I always do so. As it looks around, technically that it is still within 5 feet. Yeah, it's just going to attack you, Sid.
It's doing what now?
It's attacking you, and because your eyes are closed, it has advantage. 23 hits you, correct?
Oh, what is this pop-up? Yes. Sorry, there was a pop-up. And I was curious as I was trying to read it.
Is it plus? Is it really plus?
Yeah.
It's not 13. Yeah, no, it is 13. It's not plus mod. Okay. So as you get hit, 13 acid damage as it
Ow.
burns into you.
That's kind of rude.
Probably melts off a couple tail feathers.
I would ask you to refrain.
You hear gurgles.
No, my loyal retainer.
Now it's your turn, Pipes.
Hi, as a bonus action, I would like to give Hara bardic inspiration.
Okay, Hara will have bardic inspiration. I think Hara is over by my room, so we'll have to tell them on their turn.
Awesome, that's fair. And I would also like to use healing word on Sid.
That is a bonus action.
Is
you
it?
cannot do both.
Could I instead? Okay, instead,
You can
could I
instead use it, yeah.
Cool. I'll instead use healing word on Sid, and then I will probably just do another magic daggers.
As you fling up your attack, you hit and you deal 1 damage.
Woo.
Hey, one at a time gets the job done.
Yeah. Little by little. Look.
Isn't that right, Esmos?
Oh wait, did I need to actually put the healing thing as well, don't I?
Yes. So we know how much.
Oh, damn it. I keep
So-
closing my character sheet without
So
realizing it.
Sid.
Yo, 4?
Yep.
Wait. Did you already adjust my HP?
You didn't use your temp HP that you had first.
Ah.
So I just added your temp HP as regular HP and took away your temp.
I didn't even know if we still had the temp HP. It's been a minute.
It's till you rest.
Oh, cool.
I will. Let's see here. Keep random stuff. Fly up. How tall is this?
You can fly out. The room is 10 feet where you are.
Okay. So I'll fly up to the high as I can, so 10 feet up. So I'd like to do it at an angle so I can get over here.
Yeah, you can.
I'd like to get here.
Where you are now, I'll mark you're 15 feet up. Because you were 5 feet up from where you are. This is a 5-foot gap. So you're 15 feet up in the air.
So let's see here. So
I guess it'd be 10.
how much? How? Yeah, that's all I can do. I wanted to cast Thunder Wave originating from me, but so it only hit the cube.
Okay, you
I
can't.
do that.
You probably could aim it downwards a little bit.
That hits it.
Yeah, if you aim downwards a little bit, it should, because it's 15 feet. So, yeah. And this is minus a d4, so let me minus 1 d4.
All right. Well,
I mean,
so it takes-
it rolled a 4 on that minus.
I figured this one was probably.
So it takes half damage?
Yeah. It was worth a shot. I was trying to push it away from Sid.
No,
Thunderwave.
it likes Sid. It doesn't want to be away from Sid.
I can see that.
It's rude.
There's no reason we have Fire
And-
Shield on you.
On me, I have no idea. Probably because I accidentally clicked something, most likely. And can I bonus action cast a cantrip since I did a level spell?
If you have a bonus action cantrip, yeah.
I do. Hit it with hobble.
Okay, so it needs a dex save. rolled a 6, so now its movement is halved. Which, rounded down, means it has 5 feet of movement.
Aha. Get out of there, Sid. Damn it.
Which way do I run?
Not towards the thing that's sticking you.
I can't see.
You do hear his voice coming from this direction, so maybe you should run towards his voice.
Well, after I
Wait,
slap him.
I can see which way he's facing, right? If he's
Yeah.
facing something, I can tell him to run, like, go left. Look, so he could be, yeah, I'll tell him to go left.
A left? Like,
Yes.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah, get over,
yeah,
run over there.
that would. Alright, you know what? Fuck it.
And I will also
Disadvantage?
have Shun. I'll have Shun give advantage on the next attack.
Okay.
Or he'll distract or give aid.
Very cool. So, normal roll. I keep forgetting to target.
I don't think you can. You can't see it.
I think that's a hit. 15 feet, 5, 10. 15. This way.
And you use your cowards. How many
Of
times?
course,
Is
yeah.
that an infinite thing, or?
It doesn't say anything. It just says bonus action. It's an
Yeah,
active ability.
nope. I was just making sure. That's all.
It's my whole build. Attack, run away.
I would like to imagine though that I just told you to run left, so you just run, and I didn't tell you the distance to stop.
Just run into a wall.
There's a wall.
Yeah. No, 100%. How fast do you run? Your god told you to run.
I mean, sprint, like full sprint.
Okay. You run straight into the wall. I want you to roll me a d4. You take 4 damage as you just right into your face.
Why hast thou forsaken me?
It's for the better good.
Acceptable.
Your beak feels a little bruised.
My feathers are burned. My beak is bruised.
Ho ho.
Each one of these squares is how far?
5 feet. So you can get up there by flying up for like flying forward. You can go 5, 10, 15, grab him, and then you have half movement flying back. Or flying anywhere with him. I'm not going to make you go up or down because of where you are now. So you could, by moving out there, you could 5, 10, 15 grab him and move like right here is the farthest you could at 25.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so you're gonna fly up here. We'll put this at 5 feet. As you're 5 feet above. You drag pipes. Pipes, you just feel bird hands grab you from above you and start dragging you back into the
In the
darkness.
process, I'm gonna tell him who I am.
Yeah.
Pipes,
Yes,
I got you. I'm getting you out of here.
thank you.
As you get pulled into the darkness, you can no longer see your direct area.
I will trust.
Horror.
I think I'm just gonna repeat card trick. That seemed to work well last time. I'm gonna repeat the save again, so...
Yep. Boom. Boom. I fail. Go ahead. Roll some damage. As it is now the cylinder's turn. And they can only move 5 feet. So I think there's not much it can do. So it's going to move up the side onto the deck. And it's going to dash. And that's all it can do. It just moved towards the closest prey.
Yeah, take that half speed.
I'll probably give bardic inspiration to Hara, and then also do magic daggers.
Okay, you hit with the magic daggers.
Nice.
Boy, it would be hilarious if you guys don't kill this and I get to attack Sid again.
Where is it?
I'm just gonna tell him to run in a direction again.
Just tell him to run towards you.
I was just about to say you gotta watch out because now he's pinched in between that bench and the table.
I can inform them that there's something there. I mean, he can do with the knowledge as he deems fit.
Jump and run north.
Parkour.
Very hardcore like.
I don't know if I'm a great parkour.
Pipes. You're currently being held by your shoulders. What would you like to do?
I'd like to. Is it my turn again, or did I just forget to end turn?
Oh, you forgot to intern. That's most. What would you like to do, Asmos?
I'm sorry. You said it was... my bad. I zoned. I will... attempt to mind sliver it again. Based upon, and also based upon the direction that Sid is facing. I'm assuming the wall. I'm going to tell him to run right, but directly next to him is a bench. So step. Be very careful.
So step out and then move forward?
No, I'm not going to tell him to step into a threat near the thing. I'm going to tell him there's a bench right next to him, so just be careful. Either just be careful when you go. It's enclosing on you again.
Alright, so take a step up and then run.
Take that however you want to do.
Okay.
Or step in and attack. I'm giving Shun to give advantage on the next attack, so. Which is also stated out loud, so you are aware that I have told Shun to aid the next attacker.
Okay, Sid.
Is it next to me?
Do you think it's next to you? You don't know.
No. My wise
So
patron
you
didn't
can
tell me.
you can hold click and if wherever you want to attack, and I will tell you if it's there.
Here.
Do you attack?
I do.
As you attack, you feel nothing but air.
Great. That's my action.
Yep.
I still have movement. That's fine.
Yep.
So I can get 5, 10, 15, 20.
There is a table right here, is what he said.
I know. I'd like to carefully walk north. Get on the bench.
Okay, roll me an acrobatics to get up there. without falling.
Acrobatics? I am a great acrobaticsy bird.
You passed just fine.
Yep, and then I'm going to... One, so that's 2, 3, 4... and I'm gonna bump into a barrel and stop. Or whatever that is in front of me. Feel like
That
there's
is a
something-
bell. There is a bell.
I'm just gonna stop. Right there.
Okay.
And then that will end my turn.
Ho ho. You have pipes in your hand. Are you just trying to fly pipes?
I'm gonna sit him up out of the water.
Okay. Go ahead and move, and I'll drag him. Remember, you are moving at half movement.
Well, I'm only gonna go. I should only have to go one more square to get up onto the.
For
Get
you,
him out of there.
yeah. So if you do that, you drag him up. You feel solid land under your feet. Pipes.
Thank you very much.
And then I'm gonna. For my action, I'm gonna put an arrow in it again.
Okay.
As soon as I get to the longbow.
You hit. And I'm pretty sure you kill. We'll see once I get the damage, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Your without the D8 would have killed. As you shoot it, let me just subtract. As it turns and leaks and disintegrates, and it just melts into the pool, dead. Combat, it ends.
Yay, we killed the squishy thing.
Where is it? Where am I?
It's right behind you. Keep running.
Run! Like to stumble into a barrel.
Like, why are you freaking out?
I can't see. This is spooky. I'm being attacked.
We're no longer being attacked, I don't think.
Alright.
Turn to your right and run full throw.
Turn
Turn-
right.
Yep,
And
and
run.
you right there. As you walk there, you fall off and you fall face first into the water, which is now above your head.
No, drowning.
The water is slowly rising, and it's currently at about 2 feet high.
I would like to float.
Okay, you don't have to swim.
Yeah, I would like to keep going to the right.
We're over here. Marco.
Follow! You say it again? My clothes.
Marco.
Follow! Oh, okay. Here?
You run in, you feel a wall right in front of you as you pull yourself up. You're back on dry land, but you smell awful now, and you are covered in filth.
Damn. Okay. Okay. So, is the fire out?
No, the fire's not out.
That's what I was asking. Well, alright, I don't know what's in front of me. I'm going to grab it and be like, be my guide, for I am a blind wise man.
There is a railing.
I feel around me. Is there like
Yeah.
something hopefully feathered?
Why don't you click where you want to feel? Because there's nothing within 5 feet of you.
Shit. Nowhere? Marco!
Hello.
Which way was that?
South.
Marco?
And you have now
Touch
run.
me and I'm gonna smack you.
You hear that right next to you.
Oh, it's Lord Ho-Ho. Will you please bring your faithful follower as to be a guide, so I may see or at least travel with the group?
I'm gonna take a section of rope and toss it onto his shoulder.
You
Like,
feel,
hold on.
yeah, you feel something to drip over your shoulder. And for a second, you think, "Oh God, it's back!" But no, you feel rope.
It's not acidic. It's fine.
Hold on to that.
All right.
You are for sure missing a couple tail feathers, though.
Would a bird be able to feel that?
Yeah, 100%.
Do I look okay? Am I ugly now?
And you hear nothing in return.
Oh God. Oh God. How
Now-
am I gonna show my face again?
You guys have the chance to now leave to go to the other job, she says. Or I guess you could explore some more. You know the door down here has frogs just being loud. What would you like to do?
I'm quite happy to go to the other job. I have a feeling exploring will be met with bad repercussions.
Who knows? I mean, as long as you're courteous in somebody's home.
That's true.
Well, we gotta let her know that we cleared the pool, right?
You could.
Okay, so I'm gonna make the frogs go off again.
You're gonna go over here and open the door instead of just going up the stairs to tell her?
Yeah. Because that way one of her minions will come down.
So you go down, you open the door, and you hear the fog start going off. A minute later, one of her minions come down the stairs, walks over. It's like, what? Again? Why? As he yells at the fog, shut up!
Let your mistress know that the pool's clear.
You could have just walked up there and told her. Try
It
not
was
to.
more fun watching you run down the stairs.
You see little mini-me's eyes just narrow, and it's like turns around and heads back up the stairs.
Now the orneriness in me says step back out the door. But I'm not going to.
Okay.
We all walk away. He comes back, opens door, and then walks away.
So you guys head back outside to where you had hooked up your boat? Because where they marked is on a map they gave you, and it's outside where you guys, kind of where you guys were, but not quite. And as you go outside the cottage, you should be able, you guys should have been moved now to back out here. Yeah, it's loading. You guys should all be able to see. No, you'll be down here, Tom. You guys are all here near your boat. And you guys were told, basically, where you guys were supposed to go was, as I slowly pull up different things, Near where you guys left off. I can put you over there if you guys want the boat to just take you where you guys are supposed to go. That's easy. Is that good with everybody?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom. As the boat will take you guys to this dock over here. Okay, so you got a general location, and it was along this path. So you guys have a little bit more you can explore. Who wants to lead? Would it be the Monarch, the Ranger, anyone in between?
So, okay, I'm gonna go up the dock. Is there anybody on the dock?
Nobody's at the dock. No. Where you see right now, you really don't see anything. The fog once again out here is hard to see through. So,
Sorry, I had to step away. My apologies.
not a problem. You are back outside. You took a boat over here, and now along this path is supposed to be where the box of untaxidermied animals should be.
Alrighty. I said the one. Is this the part of the thing that someone here promised to do for someone else?
Yes.
I think they should be leading.
So Sid, you can see again, and you feel your God say you should lead.
We should leave.
No, you should lead.
Lead? No, I think that's a terrible idea.
You made the promise. You're holding to it. I'm not responsible for your promises.
I think our oh so great king should lead us.
You're not getting out of this. Go.
People should keep their promises.
Our king has
But
spoken.
if you like, I can hold your hand.
Don't
No,
you coddle him. He needs to learn.
No, I don't want
Okay.
it. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need that hand. Desmond, will you hold my hand? Hello, will you hold my hand?
You can have
No.
Shun on your shoulder. That's fine.
Do you really want Shun on his shoulder? He did fall face first in that mucky water.
Shun can fly above you.
Alright, so we're looking for a box?
Yeah, a crate of some kind. You do.
Alright.
I will say you do. You probably hear a couple noises and chittering and stuff over to the west.
The west. Alright, to the west we go.
You see him promptly leave the path and head to the west.
What? Okay. I'm flying, by the way. I'll pick up pipes.
Oh, thank you.
I've been willed to do so, so I guess I have to.
I'll be
Alright, I'm gonna fly with the bow at the ready.
Okay. As you get here, what you see, Sid, is several holes dot the trunk of a gnarled old tree that grows on the shore of the lake. The tree has lost all of its bark, and a few withered leaves cling to the end of its twisted, knotted branches. One end of a clothesline is tied to a high branch on the northwest side of the tree. Several old garments hang from the clothesline, the other end of which disappears into the fog, hovering over the lake.
Oh, I see a box.
No.
Oh, I see creatures.
Yes, you see floating around there several small figures that look like this. And let's see. As you get close, you hear them making bok sounds at you. Saying, "Oh, look at the big old chicken."
Are they making like audible sounds? Can I like understand them with commune with Malcolm?
They are speaking common.
Are they mocking my follower?
Yes.
That's
Hello,
mean.
hi. You guys seen a box full of dead things in it?
You hear them in a very mocking tone. Box full of dead things. They're just copying you. They're like, "We've seen you. You're kind of like a box."
How am I
We'll
a
get nowhere
box?
talking with these unintelligible creatures. Let's go.
Can we kill them?
No, that's
No.
beneath us.
All right.
As you turn to leave, said,
Yeah.
one shoots an arrow at you
All right.
and
kill 'em.
and ducks into the tree, into one of the
Made of
holes.
wood. It'd be a shame if something caught on fire. But
Leave
that would
him
be an evil
Let's
action
go.
to do. I'm not an evil person. Actually, no, I'm neutral. I don't give a fuck.
Wouldn't want it to burn down.
Nothing else would burn down if you strike this tree on fire. There's no other wood nearby it.
I can't start fires. So.
I think we should wait for that one to come back out and hit it.
Or we could just leave it.
You hear one of the other ones like, "Oh, look, they can't see Blitzy anymore. Poor babies."
That's a dumb name.
Yeah, that's fair. You're right. This is not worth our time. Let's go.
All right.
As for Esmos, they take a shot at you, Esmos. 19.
All right, that's it. Initiate combat. Let's go.
How much damage could that hit?
For one. Let's see. I need you to
be
make it.
dropped, or
You weren't being carried, I don't think, by Esmos.
I was carrying pipes.
Oh, then I'm not gonna make you drop him.
No.
But I do need you to roll me that con save.
Hold on. I would like to fate in that one.
Okay.
I don't know the results of it yet.
Whenever a creature makes a roll, okay, you can use your reaction and spend one fate point to force a reroll. So go ahead, you force a reroll.
Oh, I don't know why it's...
So, 10. You pass. That 5 would have been hilarious, though. But, yeah, you get shot, you feel the dredges of a little bit of poison, but you shake it off.
Alright, who can start fire?
Be the bigger man. Be the bigger man. Let's just go.
Alright, do you know how to start fire?
Nope. Be the bigger man.
Nope, he attacked you.
I know. I am just saying, let's go. We'll be the bigger man, and we'll go.
How can you be bigger when two of you guys are tiny?
We're bigger than them.
I am bigger than them.
And they get bored when you guys leave and they stop antagonizing.
Alright, we wait for them to fall asleep and then we light them on fire.
I am just not worth our time.
Fine.
Oh, do you and Ho Ho
sleeping.
follow? Kelly?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. They don't understand that, but I definitely noticed that. You follow Ho Ho, okay. Okay, so here you see
You can tongue a lot.
your heart suddenly feels cold, filled with, filling you with a sense of loneliness that borders on despair. A haunting, melancholy tune fills the air, played on a flute that reaches out to you from somewhere within a field of oversized toadstools. Do you investigate at all, or do you ignore it?
Well, we're following Sid, so
Investigate?
Okay. So as you move out a little bit, you see a slender elf with pale blue skin and black hair that sits curled in a shadow of a gray 6-foot toadstool, playing a somber tone on a double flute.
That's impressive. Have you seen a box full of dead things?
The elf pulls the flute away from their mouth. He looked up at you. He's like, and almost as emotionless as Pipes, just says,
Almost.
not like he see Pipes. It's actually more emotionless than you because while you don't show emotions, you don't hear emotions in their voice, as they just say. I personally have not seen anything, but you probably want further on in the path. I assume that's where it would be found.
Oh, it's a nice flute you got there.
He looks at it and says, it does the job.
Would you like to play music together sometime?
I don't like to do anything anymore.
why?
I just don't feel like it. Ever since I made a deal with Bavlorna, emotions escape me.
Can I smack Sid in the back of the head?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I just one of those quick smack in the back of the head. See, this is why we don't make deals.
I mean, we haven't lost anything yet.
Would you
No.
like to join our therapy sessions?
Okay, that's a lie. I've lost a memory, so.
You can come hit Sid if you want to.
What?
It makes me feel better.
I doubt that will make me feel better.
We'll find out.
I would need my heart to feel better.
Oh shit!
Would a cowbell make your heart feel better?
He just looks empty, expressionless face at you.
That would make me feel better.
Esther's trying to hold in a snicker.
I would like to take out the cowbell and play the cowbell.
Everybody needs more cowbell.
Exactly.
Pipes will dance and play along with the cowbell.
What was the
No.
deal that you made that made you lose your
No
heart?
reaction from him whatsoever. He doesn't seem to get worked up about it. He's just nonchalant. He said, I asked Bavlorna to, let me get the exact detail. I asked Bavlorna and made a deal to forget my lost loves. But she wanted my still beating heart and I refused. As punishment, she took it by force and replaced it with a goat's heart so I would not die. And I haven't felt anything since. I know what she did was wrong, but I just can't bother to care.
I don't have the means to put your heart back.
That's okay.
Refuse the deal, you get something worse.
It still doesn't excuse your actions.
How have I forsaken thou?
Don't worry, you're still a loyal follower, and I love you all the same. But come on.
Can I see
Well-
that flute?
He looks at it like, I don't think so. And he just goes back to playing it. And the sad, melancholy music just starts up again. As it's
Pipes, you
described,
don't write music.
as it was described earlier, it borders on despair. It just fills you full of a sense of loneliness.
Pipes, counteract it. Play something.
I will play
upbeat.
something upbeat and cheerful, filled with love and like inspiration and stuff.
Go ahead and roll me a performance.
Can I back him up with a cowbell?
Can
That
he?
might ruin the whole
Are you
performance.
I was
proficient
about-
with performance?
I am.
I really wanted to say now to do it at disadvantage, but I'm not going to do that.
You're pushing with it?
14, you can't quite out-drown the melancholy, but you do manage to play something a little bit more upbeat yourself. The elf seems to ignore your music playing, though.
That's fine. That was more
Like,
for
you
us,
know how to
not
write
him.
music? This is very important.
What was that?
Does Pipes know how to write music?
What?
Do you know how to write music, or do you just randomly play notes? I
You
mean, I
don't-
have a
you
cowbell, I
don't-
have one note.
You don't write music, you play it. I don't think you understand how music works.
You have-
It's
I think
there's
that-
melodies.
I think that answers your question.
God, Pipes.
In other words, he's one of those magicians who hears a tune and then can play it again later at a different time.
Yep.
Pipes, do you not have any original work?
some original work. I am an artist.
And play a quick
And-
tune.
Okay.
I'd like to insight if he has his own.
Uh,
I was just gonna see if I
Go.
could, if he plays a tune that I know, and be like, "Hey, I've heard that before."
His straight face, you can't get anything from that because he has not cracked a smile or anything the whole time you've known him. You don't know how to read his face.
That's fair.
Go ahead and roll me a performance check to see, Pipes, if you know anything about your original music. Let's see how original your music is. I feel like, Pipes, with that, you go to start to play music and you just fall in line with the elves' melancholy music. You do it like subconsciously. You're just hearing music and you're like joining in because you very much like to help other people's music to add to it, and that's what you're doing now. You're not doing exactly the same notes. You are adding to it, but it's the sad melancholy.
Pipes will stop. Pipes. Does Pipes realize that they are doing this though, or
Probably after like 30 seconds or so. Like you probably get into it, and then you're like, ugh, and just catch yourself.
Pipes will stop playing and be like introspective. It's like,
Do I have any original music? Can I?
Am I even a bard?
Am I even a bard?
I am only a boy. How could I be a bard?
You know,
Just pipes.
You know what an original barb is, right?
I mean, there's so many stereotypes about bards.
Original barb is just a storyteller.
Yeah.
And he tells it in music.
Never
Pipes,
That's what barbs are.
Pipes
They
hasn't
repro-
told a
they-
single
they-
story.
They tell stories.
Do you know any stories?
I think he's talking to you, Ho-Ho. Unless you want saying that in character.
No, I wasn't saying it in character. That's...
Okay. And as the elf continues to play, you know at least that they said it's probably further on.
Onwards! Get out of this depressing ass area.
You see a building.
Alright, I led the way here. I'm not opening the door.
What could happen?
Can I... Alright, I feel like I'm gonna have to anyway. Can I peek inside?
Roll me a stealth.
That's good. I'm proficient in that too.
Okay, I just had to check your armor. You peek in. You
Is
see...
there fire?
There's no fire in there, but you see at the center of the room a wooden chest.
I don't see anything else in there though.
So you see the hut itself has a steep thatched roof. You see in the middle of the floor a wooden chest, and scattered around it are 6 fraying silk curtains. The air in there, like you take a whiff, and you smell the stench of decaying fish. Up in the rafters is a lit brazier, providing the dwelling's only light. So there, up in the rafters, you see light shining down.
Hey guys, chest is in here. Smells like dead things. I'm not going in there. I'm not touching it. Last time I tried to touch something, I was attacked by a cube, and I'm down a couple tail feathers. So,
Well, maybe your tail feathers are in the chest.
no, they were probably eaten by something acidic. I'm assuming.
How would you know? You didn't see it.
So I said I'm assuming acidic, considering the water was slightly acidic.
Ah. Who's going in to check stuff out?
I'll go in.
Sid.
No, I am vetoing that. You said lead the way. You didn't say open things.
So how you head inside? So you see a chest at the center, and when you look around, you see the pillows on the floor. They're all fraying. There's the sense of you don't see too much.
I'm assuming this is where the chest is.
Yep, that is a chest. When you open up the chest, do you open the chest? Let me not go ahead.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. You open up the chest and nothing happens as you open it up, and you see inside some cookware, some spices, some old fish bones, and a mummified toad.
I'll take the spices and the toad with me.
Okay. Go ahead. You can put just old spices and mummified toad
Old
in your.
spices and old toad.
Yeah, mummified, so I know how to search for it. In fact, you could put D15 toad, and I will know what that is for later. Because it might be important. It might not. I might be fucking with you. Who knows? But what you do know is inside that chest was no dead animals other than that toad.
We good?
Yep.
Did she say how many dead things there were?
She said a crate of dead carcasses of animals. That was a chest.
That was a chest. All right. And we're out.
As you get right about there, you notice that you're back at a little bridge area.
Does it look sturdy?
That's sturdy enough.
What's enough?
You're small. You could probably walk across it.
I walk across.
As you start walking across it, it's a little rickety, but it doesn't like feel like it's about to capsize.
All right.
And you see another building.
I would like to knock.
Okay. As you knock on the door, you hear something that you don't understand. It's a bunch of croaks and stuff. And then in common, you hear push the note under the door.
All right. I would like to.
Roll me a history.
No, I think I know what note we're
Okay.
looking for. I think it's that note from the goblet.
Okay. And do you remember
Wait,
what everybody's...
There's nobody here with me. I can't ask who has it.
I know who has it, because I know who Horace said they gave it back to.
Yeah, but no, like there was nobody in the area, so I didn't know who was actually all here.
Yeah.
Hey guys, where's that note from the
Oh,
goblet?
I have it.
Did you have it? I thought it was left in the goblet.
Was it not?
Oh,
I-
right. I took a note of it, though. Like,
Okay. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Never mind then. Okay, wait.
Find like the Baron of Muckstup. The
Can you
Revolution
say that-
Blitz.
Can you say that to the door?
Okay. Hello?
In common,
Oh.
push the note under the door in a croaky voice.
Do I have the note, or is it in the goblet, do you think?
Kelly, did you say you gave it back to the person? I thought you were the last one that had it. If not, Tom might have been. It's been a little bit.
In all honesty, I don't specifically remember.
Okay. Then, Tom, if you were the last one that had it, would you have just given it back?
It definitely wasn't the last person who had it. I can't remember. for the
Okay.
life of me.
Sid.
Oh, I'm
That's-
gonna be the quiet one. I'm gonna walk up to the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna push the paper underneath the door.
Oh, you have the paper on you?
I did. I never put
Okay.
it back in the goblet. I just handed the goblet back to the person.
That's why I wanted to. I was just double checking who would have had that. So you put it under, and after a second, you hear like a grunt as they lift a bar off the door, and they open the door, inviting you guys in. I don't know why there's 3 doors. Hold on, let me.
There's a lot of doors there.
Yeah,
It's a secure door.
Open
this.
the door. There's another door, and then there's another door.
There. As the door opens up, you should be able to go through, hopefully. Hopefully it's a big enough door you can go through, yeah. As you see inside, standing just inside the door, is a jittery bullywug with a spear. And behind this guard is a wooden crate with hunting gear piled on top of it. Huddled in the back of the hut are 4 more bullywugs. Tension hangs heavy in the air as one of the huddled bullywugs signals for you to enter and join in their conversation.
telepathically tell Esmos, I didn't start this quest. It's not my job anymore.
He gestured for all of you guys to enter.
I guess I'll enter.
I'll go in.
You too, Har?
But I'm gonna go in and move to where my back is.
Looks kind of
a
crowded
wall,
over there.
though.
I'll stand here.
He's
I'll just stand in the doorway.
like, we need you in so we can shut the door. No EOs. You move so your back is against the wall, put you there. They move out of the way because there's a bunch of people. So there should be a lead, and this person will move over here. Just so you guys have some room out there. Okay. And as you enter, they shut the door, and they're like... this one here, let me see if I... He looks just like a normal knight, so I'll just show this picture to you guys again. He introduces himself. I am Iglin, Baron of Muckstump. I have been waiting for someone to get our message about our planned coup, and I'm glad that you guys have accepted to help. And he kind of like takes it as like you guys are going to help as he moves to the center. He's like, okay, so this is the plan. I'm going to, because King Gullop the 19th is a witless buffoon, unfit of the crown, I myself am a much better king. And as you can see from this drawing, he points at it with his sword. I'm going to, which is basically a crude image of that Fog King with a dagger in his eye. He says, I'm going to approach him when he sits on his throne. I'm going to trip into him, and I'm going to accidentally stick him in the eye with a dagger. And he looks very pleased with himself.
Okay, don't you think if you start a leadership on murder, isn't it like bad?
He looks at you, blank face, like that's how most leaderships happen.
I disagree.
You kill the people who were there before you, and then you're there.
Esmos, what? I don't think that's true. Is that true?
You can always do insight to see if he believes it's true, but you can look on his face that he's pretty earnest of what he's saying.
Well, then how would you fix the actual issues here?
I don't understand. Why should I have to
Well,
fix something the king isn't fixing? I'm just a better
Because
king than him.
Right, but what makes you a better king?
Because I am.
Okay, well, what if I'm a better king than you?
He draws his sword. Are you?
I don't know. Am I?
I thought you were here to help me be the king, not try to take my position.
I'm not trying to take your position.
Oh,
However,
okay. And he sheaths
I'm
his
also
sword.
not. I think asking us to kill someone for you or assist in this when I don't know, it's murder. Murder's not good.
It's not?
No, it's bad.
Why? Why?
Because you're ending the life of another.
He's looking at you again, blank face.
Things much like plants, people grow. You're taking away the opportunity of growth from them.
A fly buzzes by his head and his tongue sticks out, grabs the fly, and pulls it back in. As he eats the fly.
Okay. Can me and my friends speak for a second before we continue this talk? If that's okay.
You're not gonna betray us, are you?
No. Betrayal would be the word.
Roll
We just
persuasion.
need to.
He's like, very well, you did have the message. No, let it not be known that Illig, Baron of Muckstomp, is not a kind and forgiving king. As he goes ahead and lets you.
I have to go like somewhere far for them to not be able to hear me.
Out and across the street, basically.
Okay, I'll go do that real fast then.
I'm gonna make that door a bit bigger. Everybody follow him outside before I start dragging.
So we can't let him become king, right?
Or we could just ignore it, because it's not our problem.
That's what I'm thinking.
You do notice that there was a crate with all that hunting gear on it.
It might be our problem. Can I poke my head back in?
Go ahead.
Is that a crate full of dead things that need to be stuffed?
You actually look on the side of the wooden crate has Bavlorna's name scrawled on it in Sylvan.
Ah, that's what I was afraid of. I'll be right back.
Hey guys, can we take that crate?
Oh, I planned on delivering it to Bavlorna myself. I can't give it to you. As soon as I become king, I planned on delivering it to her myself. As a gift from the new royalty.
Alright.
Could be a gift from our royalty.
Close that door. Hey guys. We like frogs? I personally.
I mean, I'm against hurting, like, most people.
Yeah, but he challenged your rule as king.
He did.
You can't stand for that. You need to show him how kingly you are and that you don't accept that.
Could you? Is there any chance you can roll for persuasion for like?
I could.
Go ahead and roll me a wisdom save, Pipes.
Okay.
So he's very convincing. I think it's you, Esmos, that probably comes up with this idea. If they're planning a coup, and you guys don't want to kill them, you know who would want to know about that coup? The current king. And you guys know exactly where to find him.
Hey,
Should we
Pipes,
just
I think you could form an alliance with this king by helping him prevent him being overthrown. You might
Okay.
even make a friend.
I do like making friends.
So
Shall we go
Back
do
to
that
the-
then?
yeah, we should go do that.
Okay. So I'm gonna narrate what happens, because I'm not gonna move you all across the map just to move you back. You guys backtrack, take a boat across the water, back to the place where you were before you went to Bavlorna's. You go back to where the King Gullop is, and you walk up to him, and he's like, he looks at you, he's like, you returned. Did you get back the book that I found for Bavlorna? The book
Yes.
yeah. Okay. It's like, very good. And you are still alive to tell the tale. I knew I picked the right one to be part of my soggy court here. Tell me, what brings you back so soon?
People are going to try and kill you.
Oh, and how would you know this? His eyes narrow a little bit.
Because they're going to try and do a coup, and they wanted us to be a part of it, but I don't think we want to, so we just don't want to be involved.
So why tell me? If you don't want to be involved, telling me is kind of getting involved.
Well,
You seem
now,
like an alright guy.
yeah, the playing field's even now, so if you fight, it's equal. And at least all parties know all the information. So what happens is on news, we've just shared the information to make it fair.
And where would these miscreants be?
But now, if we gave you that information, would that make it unfair?
I don't think you have a choice in giving me that information.
We're in a hut.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Sid
I don't know
just,
how to just...
Sid just flats out tells them that, like, just over there, don't hurt me. He sends guards off, and keeps you guys here while he does so. And I think what happens is, he brings back the Baron, who is the only surviving member of the hut. Everybody else went down fighting. They captured the Baron alive. He looks at you guys and spit at you as he gets dragged by you.
I would like to
Spitting's
spit
not
back at
nice.
him.
And, let me see, it is D9. Okay, so, as he brings you guys here, and I think I can, do I have a token that I can make you guys see, right? You guys can see through this. Let me see, vision, on, infinite and light, just so I can, show. You guys should be able to see this over here.
Yes.
Okay. So, he brings he has his guards tie the Baron up in the tree. This mango tree stands in the middle of a patch of heavily churned mud with rusting and rotting bits of armor and weapons are scattered. So, he has him here, and he has him tied up, and other armed bullywugs basically fight the unarmed Baron until the Baron succumbs and dies.
That was
And as he dies, they throw his body in the lake, and he looks at you guys. He's like, you guys have done me a service today. As of right now, you guys can have his former title. You guys are each now known forevermore as the Duke of Muckstump.
Each of us are?
Yes. You are all the Duke of Muckstump.
That come with any benefits?
You have the name.
I have the name.
And
Alright.
he turns with his guards and head back to his little area, leaving you guys to
Alright,
head
guys.
back where you guys were.
Back to the hut. Alright. I would like to go back in and open that crate.
As you open the crate, it is filled with several woodland animal carcasses. On top of it, before you open it, is a heavy crossbow, 6 bolts, a hunting trap, and a rolled up cape of moss.
A cape of moss?
Yep.
Does anybody want this junk?
What is there?
Sure.
A crossbow, some bolts, a cape of moss, and a honey trap.
A hunting,
I'll-
not honey. Hunting.
Hunting traps, okay.
You're like, that sounds weird, but I'll trust you, God.
Thank you. I present it as an offering to Esmos. Here you go.
The hunting trap or the cloak?
All of it.
Okay.
Do with it what you will.
All right. I guess I'll hold on to this stuff.
Okay. So let me just... Yeah, I'm copying it.
Okay, thank you.
So you guys now have your crate. But there's more to
How
explore
heavy
if
is
you
this
want.
crate?
It's probably... Kelly, how much do you think 7 woodland animal carcasses would weigh in a crate?
What kind? Are they like deer? Bunny?
Yeah,
Are we just going like an average medium woodland?
Yeah,
somewhere?
let's say
Because,
average
there
medium.
might be some rabbits in there too.
Yeah.
So
So let's say like a couple rabbits, a
35,
couple
40
deer.
pounds, maybe, on average. Like,
So
Yes,
let's
try
round
that
up
for
to a
acting
nice
and-
40 pounds. 40 to 45. That's a nice weight.
The crate would be heavier than that.
Well, the crate itself would probably add a good 15 pounds. So let's say 60.
Right? I don't know if I'm strong enough to carry that.
I know I'm not.
I do have enough inventory weight. I'm gonna carry it.
As he
I
just
believe in you.
lifts it up and carries it. It's super heavy. Let's see.
Can I like make a show out of it and like
Roll
basically
roll
full on
performance.
lifting it?
As I put it in your inventory so we know. I believe you are heavily encumbered though. With the crate.
I am encumbered, but I'm
You-
trying to make a show out of
Yeah, no,
how
you
strong and strapping I am.
go ahead and describe how it looks.
While struggling to pick up the box, I try to make every effort to make it look like it took as little effort as possible. And like, I'm gonna flex my feathers a little bit, kind of pop them out and be like, look at Esmos and Ho-Ho and be like, see guys, I got this.
Unfortunately, while carrying that, your movement decreases by 20 feet.
Oh.
This
Is
is
it
the
slash W or W slash?
slash W space.
And then GM?
You can put GM, you can put Mike. They both work. So what you see, Sid, as you're struggling with this, you see Shun, the owl, fly over and settle on the top of the crate, adding another 2 pounds. And it just looks at you and turns its head.
I telepathically say to it, fuck off, it's already heavy enough.
It
I'd like
just-
to walk by like, my two favorite creatures getting along. I'm glad to see this. You're doing a good job, Sid.
Who
Oh, you
hoots?
gotta
Shun hoots.
put up a fake smile.
I want to see your telepathic. And I don't think you have to share a language with it.
I mean, I'm just speaking to it in common.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. It will understand, but it just looks at you. Hoots at Esmos and then stays there. So, what are we doing now?
Let's take this big boy back to the hag.
Okay.
All right.
We'll
I'll
follow
lead the
you.
way. I would like to just very, very slowly move.
Would you
with
like
them.
some help?
No, I got.
So, it's very slow going because he is really, really tiring out. But he's moving as fast as he can, which is about a third as fast as all of you guys.
My movement speed is 25. I can move 5 feet.
Oh, it's
I'm
about
a
a sixth.
I'll keep pace with them.
Okay.
We skip this. Can we just jump?
Yeah. So, what I will do, though, as you guys get back to the boat, and we'll go back to the other map as you get back to the cottage, roll me a Constitution save, Sid. Okay. Exhaustion didn't get to you. So, as you guys...
A little bit.
Yeah.
Feathers are moist still.
As you guys get back, and I'm going to put you guys where you guys can head up. Because you guys can head back up to where Bavlorna was. Let me remove this 10 feet off of you.
Alright. I can't see.
Yes. That's the issue, isn't it? Because I think Art is asleep. Let me know if he talks. I just have him muted for the stream. So you guys get back up here. You can't see anything, Sid. But the rest of you guys see a door here, and as you go through, you see Bavlorna exactly where she was. And I think there's probably a light in the room. Let's see. Let me add. Yeah, there's an open window, so there is a light in the room. Wait, why is there no light? Light. There should be light in the room. Oh yeah. Sorry, Sid. Let me turn on your vision again. I'm like, where's the light? And I'm like, oh yeah, I turned it off because you were afraid of fire. So you're back in the room. You're finally getting the crate up here. She's right in front of you. Yeah.
Walk right here and set it right to the left.
Ah, very good. You see her. She looks a lot more like smooth and less cracky and whatnot. Like her little mini me's. Like she looks rejuvenated. She looks very good. My lornlings had informed me that you were successful in fixing my bath and that you were leaving to go and get that. It's very good that you were back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
No, not at all.
Really? You look a little tired.
Just a little bit. I would like to, as I set the crate down, I wanted to like bend over with my hands on my back and like try to crack it.
Well, one good deed deserves another. I believe I promised to help you out if you help me, so I can help you out. I believe two of you guys have lost things that I may have acquired as they have fallen into my kingdom. I suppose you would like those back. And she looks directly at you, Most, and Ho-Ho. Since
Okay.
you want heal, come on, why are your handouts so veiled, game? Boom. This is what she looks like.
Oh, well, alright.
So,
If I was playing one of my good characters, I'd be really tempted to try to switch this for that person's heart. But I'm not playing a good character, so
Wait,
Is
could
that
I do
maybe
that?
you don't have. She doesn't have anything of yours. She only looked at Esmos and Ho-Ho.
I
You
mean,
don't.
I'll say that out loud, like, but yeah.
If you would like your things back, looking at you, Esmos, I know where they are. If you do a job with me, they are yours. The jobs you have done is just as a favor to have my forgiveness for invading my home, and a favor to get this meeting to get your job. If you go and steal a portrait from my older sister, and bring it back to me within 8 days, I will give you your lost things. No strings attached. You have my promise. And if you fail, well, I'll just keep them. Again, no strings attached.
Is there any chance we could also get the heart of an elf?
She looks softly. She's like, heart of an elf. Heart of a... I have a couple of those. I'm sure I can find one for you.
I believe it's one that plays a flute. It's all sad and melancholy. If you have their heart.
I have a few elves' hearts, but I'm sure I can find the one you mentioned.
Thank you.
But is that saying you guys agreed to the job?
Well, I suppose if you're willing to return that and even return what we have lost and even that of someone else's, I guess we do not have a choice.
I am nothing if not fair.
Can you point us? Can you tell us where exactly, or point us in the direction we will need to go to find this portrait that you see?
Yes. Before she tells you like anything else, she will give you these 3 bits of information. She's like, Loom Lurch is a giant hollowed out tree located deep in the forest of Thither. And Skabatha, my sister, uses it as a lair. The portrait I want is displayed in a cylinder room at the heart of Loom Lurch, alongside portraits of myself and my other sister and Tasha. Wait, no, just myself and my sister. And to reach thither, you will need a guide. I believe there's a scarecrow in Downfall who knows the way. And with that, she'll spit in her hand and say, "Do we have a deal?" offering it shake.
I'm gonna look back to the group. What do you guys think? We have a deal? Should we?
It's up to you.
I'm not
Yes.
agreeing to anything anymore.
Well, hey, you're allowed to agree as long as we all agree. I'm okay with that. What are your guys' thoughts? I don't want to exclude you because this does affect all of us. My apologies for making you wait while I discuss this.
If
As
you
I-
have lost something, I am happy to help him get it back, as you are my friend.
I mean,
I'm aware
I'll
of
do
what
that.
I've lost, right?
Yeah.
So this is just the height that I'm missing.
Yes. The 3 inches
So-
off your max height.
Yeah. So I'm not like if this. I'll tell them what I'm missing so they have the full information.
You mean you could be an even greater?
You're even
No.
taller?
I mean, I agree. Let's go. I'll spit and shake on it.
Okay. Once again, Sid makes a deal for the group.
That would put me back at 6'9".
As the deal is made and you guys head back. And now I'm going to put us back on the hither map as you guys meet up. The rest can be done all because you guys leave this cabin right away, right? Or do you guys stay here?
I have no reason to stay here.
Nope.
Okay. As you guys leave, you guys are here now. I'll put that there. And you guys meet up back with the Scarecrow, as you remember him. Which is Clapperclaw. He's like, you guys made it back from her in one piece, too. Did you see my head over there?
What did your head look like?
I'm trying to get the information. It's gonna be in this thing, so I can boom, bring this up. Six? No, this will be it right here. It was a glorious stag scar.
I don't think I did.
I don't think I did either.
I didn't really look for it, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't think I was sure. Sorry, I don't think I was here when that was.
Yeah, you
so
probably
I did
want.
not look.
He's like, probably for the best. She wouldn't have given it back anyways. So what happened while you guys were in there? Did you give them back the book?
Yeah, we made a deal.
You made a deal with her, and he looks shocked. You should never do that.
Well, we're trying to get back what was lost.
You guys lost stuff too?
Yes, but not as much. Yes.
Huh.
Apparently, we all have.
He adjusted his gauge a little bit. He's like, well then, what do you have to do? What's the deal? Like, what do you have to do?
We have to steal a portrait.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard. Where is it?
At her sister's place in the tree.
Her sister and thither?
Yes.
And Loomlurch?
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing I know where thither, how to get there. I guess I'll have to lead you there. But I don't know my way around in there. You'll have to find somebody else to guide you anywhere else in there.
Alright.
As he will lead you. And after an hour or two of walking, you guys will get there. And this is where we'll end the session. As you guys level up to level 3.
Let's say, are we like in a safe area where we could take a rest?
Yeah, he probably finds a nice safe area for you guys to rest.
Woo!
You guys should be level 3 now. I'm going to end the stream here. I hope everybody that watched has enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
I did.
But I'm going to help them level up. I'm going to talk to one of my players about the other game. And we will be back, I believe. Let's take a look at this schedule. next Sunday should be a fine time. Is that good for everybody next Sunday? I know holidays are coming up.
Yeah.
Okay. This next month for both my games is going to be a little iffy. We might not play as much just because of the holidays. I know Christmas itself is on Sunday. So we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, make sure to follow if you haven't. I stream most times of the week. And I will see you next time. Peace.